little channel update, a little update in Garrett's world. What's going on? First off, the channel. I gotta thank you guys. I'm at 40 subscribers, which has surpassed what the old channel had. Several of you have come over from the old channel, and there's several of you that are new subscribers too. I wrote out a list of everybody. I thought that might take too long to go through and read them all, so thank you to each one of you. I'm going to list your names over here on the side with links to channels. So if there's someone on here that you don't know about, go check them out. But thank you to everybody. But special thanks, though, I do need to say to particularly the C-Spray 717, NC Statester, and Exaggerated Elagy, Wolf King. A lot of the kind of the top core guys for an Eros1. I can't forget Eros1 for really stepping up and helping out, and Arlocon as well. I'll just keep names just random, for just really stepping up and helping me get things back on track. So you guys have done your part. Now I got to do my part, and I really need to get busy on getting some videos done. What am I going to be doing? Well, first off, next week, my wife and I are going to be going all week to San Antonio on vacation. We never actually had a honeymoon when we got married, because our initial plans were to go to New Orleans for a honeymoon, and then Katrina happened, so we weren't able to have our honeymoon that year. And so we're going to go to San Antonio next week as kind of our honeymoon little vacation. We haven't been on one. So I won't be around at all to do any videos, so I'm going to try to get these done this weekend and hopefully get them up by Sunday night. What I'm going to do? Well, first off, there has been an upsurge in the reviews of G1 Gestalts. Eros1 doing Predaking. Exaggerated Elagy just did King Poseidon. I like that name so much better than Piranacon. Timey and Pred are doing Ruination / Bruticus. So I thought I would jump right in, and I'm going to do one as well. Now this is the only G1 Gestalt that I have, and I said in my questions video that I'm working on rebuilding my G1 collection and have picked up a few small pieces. But this one actually I bought complete from my friend Michael a couple of years ago actually. But I'm going to do a review on Defensor. He's one of the few Gestalts that I really do like because of his proportions are just very nice. And there's some pretty fun vehicles in this little set. But I'm going to do, you guys, it's working for y'all, so I'm going to do the same sort of thing. I'm going to break them apart, do a short review on each individual one. I won't go into a lot of background because a lot of my G1 memory is pretty dodgy. So I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just basically going to talk about the toys. But be looking for Defensor. I'm actually probably want to finish this, get started on review of him. Then this next one I thought might be kind of interesting. Now I've said many times that I am a big believer in opening everything. Even if it's a G1, open it. So I look in all kinds of places for Transformers. For my collections, flea markets, antique stores in particular. For those of you that don't go to antique stores, you'd be surprised what you can find. This figure I bought in an antique store. And a lot of times it's, folks that don't know anything about Transformers, and you can get a really good deal. In fact, I was in one not too long ago. I had a Metroplex sitting in the case. Bit yellowed, didn't have all the parts. My Metroplex, even though I don't have all the parts, was in much better condition, so I didn't get that one. But you'd be amazed what you can find, even in antique stores. But I got this guy. This was a Kmart exclusive. they took the Pretenders and repackaged them for some Kmart exclusives. I think his gun is a little bit different than what the original Pretender came with, but they didn't have the shells. Found this in an antique store just back in a corner of someone's booth or in a case somewhere. And I think he charged like $10, $12 for it. I don't remember. It was pretty inexpensive. But for a mint on card figure like this, and yes, I'm gonna open this. I thought that might be kind of a fun video to do. I'm going to try to do this one. I need to do a little bit more experimenting before I do this one, and several of you have probably already seen the original video. I do not take credit for this at all, but I ran across a video the other day that shows how to combine these two figures. And I thought it was really, really cool, and he looks great once you get them combined. So I was toying around with it, kind of practicing it, and I thought, well, why don't I videotape the process, you know, of me putting them together. And I'll put a link to the original video on that one too. So, I mean, I don't take credit for it, but I just thought it might be cool. Somebody else might not have seen that video. So, anyways. And C-Spray can attest to my complaining, to my griping. I have been trying to do a review on this guy for weeks, and I don't know why I cannot get through a review on him. The Target exclusive countdown. You know, I've whined and moaned to C-Spray several times on Facebook about, I'm trying to do that countdown video again, and I can't get it done. So I'm going to attempt to do this again this weekend and see what happens. And that's what I want to try to do video-wise. I think that's it on the figure front. So keep an eye out. Like I said, I'm going to try to get these up by Sunday night. Other than that, not much else is happening. Other than I got up early this morning and went to the doctor for the first time in forever. And doctor says everything's cool. So that's good. I've actually lost 27 pounds in the last 8-9 months. That's pretty good. My wife is smiling at me. So.
Well, tell them how I told you to go to the doctor.
Oh, well, see, now here's the saga of the doctor trip. My good friend David, a few weeks ago, his wife came in and says, oh, by the way, I made you an appointment for the doctor. I want you to go see the doctor. You haven't been to see him for a while. Because, I'm sure the guy viewers can attest. We are horrible about going to the doctor when there's a problem, or even if there's not a problem, just for checkups. So she made the appointment for him without him knowing it, and told him when it was and when to be there, etc., etc. Of course, he was just like, oh my gosh. Well, we were kind of laughing about it, and I told my wife about it. And she did not call and make the appointment for me, but she went and found a doctor and a number and handed it to me and said, call them and make an appointment. So, but I'm glad I did, because, I went in and everything so far checks out, and we're in good shape so far. So, yes, I'm glad that she did. I feel much better having gone. So, anyways, I like to say anyways a lot. I don't know why. Alright.
Because I see it.
Because, yeah, my wife says it, so I picked it up from her. Alright, guys, we'll talk to you later. I'll stop babbling. Keep an eye out. Thank you guys for watching.